All right. Welcome back, everyone, to A Programmer Plays Afterimage. In our previous episode, we reached max level 99. Can you believe it? We also cleared up a fair bit of the map. We've maxed out Fields of Hydro, Silent Coast. There's only a handful of things left in Forest Foregone. We've cleared out basically this whole side of the map, sans Forest Foregone and Sunken Sanctum, Holy Grounds. The columns, something somewhere. I genuinely don't know. Same thing with Fields of Geo. Allison Veins, I don't know. We've been all over it. Rubawood Desert, I feel like we're going to pop in there and we're going to hopefully find it without too much effort. Like, this seems a little suspicious that I haven't been there. But for now, I want to poke around here in the Forest Foregone. We're only missing 11 things. Well, I say only. That actually does feel like a lot of things. I don't know, like compare like the map versus what we've got. I have, as you can see, changed our loadout a little bit because now that we don't need XP stuff, we can switch over to rare drops, damage, defense. I don't know. Main weapon attack +3 feels like maybe. Did not mean to do that. Feels like maybe the move. Let's go down and check over here to start with. This is gonna probably be another one of those, just sort of cleaning the map things. Episodes. Gosh, I've got a lot of other games in my muscle memory right now, and that is not helping. But yeah, we're definitely narrowing in on the end of this game, which I'm a little sad about. Honestly, I've been really surprised by how much I've enjoyed this game. It's been way more of a pleasure to play than I was expecting, because I'm not really much of a like anime girl gotcha game kind of player, and that's what the impression this game gives, at least to me. But that's not really how it plays, which is good. Really don't need to engage with enemies so much anymore because we're not worried about XP. Really, that felt so likely to be a thing. Checking. I feel like we probably would be getting some pings pretty quickly if we were on the verge of a secret. Ah, here we go. Nice. Let's double check that that was the secret that the indicator was highlighting for us. Yeah, no more indicators, so cool. That puts us at 10 things left. 10 still seems like a lot, actually. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, gosh, how was I so unthorough? Did, yeah, we did go through that red one, so not that. Nope. There we go. Like I said, I kind of got a bunch of other Metroidvanias competing for muscle memory right now, and it's amazing how easy it is to get the controls between two different Metroidvanias conflated. Alright. A little bit of incidental cash. It kind of feels like that's going to be sort of the bread and butter of what I'm going to find. Just like little incidental cash things. Which is fine. Like, I'm going to be completionist about it. Then I need to be ready to be getting a lot of that. Appreciate that the little bits have oh, that's interesting. Alright, we're apparently near one. this a... I mean, it's clearly that, right? Like, has to be that. But how to get into it? I swear I'm doing like the down, like the drop down thing. Let me. We're gonna walk over. Alright, so that's something. Behemoth. That's cool. And probably not you need, but... Greatsword. That was definitely the thing that we were triggering over there. Over here, though, we're triggering like two things. And like, I can see so clearly one of those situations. Gotcha. In retrospect, obvious. I'm glad that this episode started out with me going in the area that taught us how to do that, because could have been pretty easy to overlook, to forget how to do that. All right, so we've got 4 more. This room right here, that's awful suspicious. Have I not been over there? No, I hadn't. The barrier. Divine Seed. Does that mean I can have another? Yeah, I can. Ooh. Well, that's good. We don't need to go do all that again, I don't think. Think there's going to be anything in these handful of rooms? I want to say no. And really hope and pray that I'm right. I will feel very silly if I am wrong and there was something in those handful of rooms. What thing do we want? We're still missing one of these, which is a little surprising. Faster healing would be nice. We'll go with that, sure. Make sure. Do we think this is another? Yes. Resting potion. You know what? It's crazy that I'm this far into the game, but I actually don't. Are resting potions consumable? I'm pretty sure they are. So it's slightly wild that that's considered like a, you know, a purple tier item. Alright. Secret art, Aria. Learn all the secret arts. Oh man, is Aria... Okay, good. I was like, is Aria... I think Aria might be... Yeah. Interesting. We don't actually... If 99 is the max, then we haven't found, and there might not be enough points to fully unlock the skill tree. It's very close, which makes me suspicious, but... shocked that it let me go up that high. Alright, so we have officially crossed over into the Whispering Forest, which we are at 100% on, so it's back to the Forest Forgone. It still amuses me that I think I did Forest Forgone and the Whispering Forest in the opposite of their intended order. Considering that, like, I was finding the trails, that glowy thing there, kind of in reverse order. It still worked. Like, it's a Metroidvania. Stories provided out of sequence is par for the course, but I don't know. I was just amused by it. It's like, this doesn't feel right. All because someone didn't put together a good bounce on things. That someone was me. Go ahead and pop over here. I'm not feeling particularly hopeful about there being anything, but, you know, never say never. I think I managed to overlook this treasure chest. Alright, so that's Frozen Veins. Back officially into Forest Forgone. That's interesting. Hey! Luxuriance. Collect all shards of divine leaves. Alright, we're roping in the trophies that indicate that we are getting some completionism. So hey, that's the Forest Forgone completed. Gosh, where if we backtrack, it'll be fine. So now, really interesting that this room specifically lets us see that like lower layer that otherwise is pretty hard to see in this in the background of this area. All right. We are going to teleport to the Rubywood Desert. I do love just like completing games, like, you know, finishing everything out. It feels good to look at these green numbers. All right, so there's 5 things in here. One of which is potentially just right here. Nope. Let's come up with a plan of attack. I want to check out this little spot. I feel like I should go ahead and knock this area out. That might be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but let's go ahead and do it. Map should indicate that we're done there. I don't know that it will, but test that we have opened. Yes, good. Somewhere. Probably here. That's lighting up makes me think that it's actually over there. That's pretty sneaky. Death match. Cool. All that there was just like this tree branch has a something going on.
Where do you want to go?
Let's check and see what your stock is looking like. I mean, we could just like go through and start just like maxing out all weapons to see if there's something there. I kind of don't think there is, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But we got the money and the materials for it, so it is an option. I don't know why I'm fighting this guy. There's no benefit to me doing so. Alright, so something over here, which I'm pretty sure we have to get to by going down there. Nostalgic being back here. Alright, something. Ah, okay. A mana potion. Yeah. Mysterious doll. That's interesting. What are we looking at? 2 more things in here somewhere. That the closing of the map had like a different sound effect than a more distinct sound effect from that, like that sound right there. That they sound too similar to me. So this is the right edge of it. I haven't been able to find the left edge, or... Maybe this is the bottom of it. Alright, so this is the bottom of it. So it is up from here. Found it. Nope. I can face the correct direction. Flower badge. Do we already have that? MP regeneration 3, MP regeneration 0.1. Interesting. Yeah, we did already have that. This is our second flower badge. Interesting. Which means that there's only one thing left to find in here. We've actually done, I feel like, quite good in here. Still low-key can't get over how much visual variety there is in this opening area. Like, they really, you know, busted out all the stops for this starting area to look as detailed as they could within the art style that they had chosen. Alright. Over here feels possible. Just solid black. Still worth checking. Horrible screams. Haven't been back over this way in a long time. Haven't really had a reason to come back over this way. Ah. Alright, so we've got a right edge. The left edge. I mean, it feels like the most likely answer is that it's down here somewhere. Alright, we've got a bottom edge. Somewhere-ish, maybe? Makes me think maybe dropping down from up here? Talent point. Ah. Choices. And that's also the Rubawood Desert finished. Which means Fields of Geo, House and Veins, Holy Grounds, and Sunken Sanctum are our next port of calls. Let's take a look at our talents. Really wish I could zoom out. Sure. Other than some of those like special scroll ones, we've maxed everything. No, we have not. Blade attack +4, but it costs 2 to unlock. We ain't got 2. We also just don't use blades, so cost 2 to unlock. Cost 2 to unlock. So we can't even spend this point that we've got. We need 5 more points to max out the tree, I think. Alright. Tell you guys what. I am gonna head to, I guess, Halcyon Veins? Again? We've been all over the Halcyon Veins. I feel like whatever I'm missing there, we're like super missing it. So maybe Holy Grounds. Yeah, I'll see you guys in Holy Grounds. Alright. Holy Grounds. Where do we think? Oh, up here we've never sorted. Serious? Oh! Have we never done this? The orb is constantly glowing inside, casting a shadow that seems like some strong spirit. Invade the soul field. Let's find out what's in here. Hello? Unseal quest updated. Boy, we've been sitting on that one for a hot minute. We entered the soul field and broke one of the seals on the primeval orb. Just literally a case of going down. Exotic bomb, alright. That's funny. Ticking. Gosh, this place is gonna be low-key a nightmare to prowl because we know of things like that that just don't have access to. Yes, we know. Alright, so... Ancient book is quietly placed on the shelf. A slight, incomprehensible whispering sound appears when you try to read it closely. Invade the soul field. Freedom! Quest updated.
Time's aplenty. I shall read one more book. All the seals are broken. I should be able to leave here once I fully regain my power. Take this, Renee.
Wow, amazing! Definitely worth the effort.
Thank you. May I ask where you will go once you're free?
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Making this artifact for you. It reminds me of my past. Perhaps I should catch up with my old friend again sometime. But first, I must prepare something.
This old friend you're talking about.
Well, who else could it be?
I don't know, man. I've lost track of the plot in here.
Time's aplenty. Place all your shards into this orb, and I shall begin the ritual once you're fully prepared.
Wait, just a minute.
Alright, that feels like potentially an ending to me. Did we complete that quest? Yes, we did. There we go. Unseal. It went better than we expected. Yeah, I was expecting a boss. Interesting that this counts as a quest, but like we didn't do anything. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
Shall I begin the ritual then?
Yes, please.
Renee, feel the resonance of thee in thy heart. Beareth thy soul, lighteth thy way, bond thy fate. Thus ye shall find harmony in each other's presence.
Amazing! I can feel the shards reaching out to us as well.
It'll be a while before the souls are resonated. Don't wander too far.
None shall challenge her will.
She perfectly hid her presence and waited till this very moment to reveal herself.
Renee! Her soul was corrupted. How?
She interrupted the ritual while Renee's soul was completely vulnerable, which caused the ritual to backfire and allowed her to sneak inside.
I can barely feel my link with Renee!
You take good care out here. I'm going in right now.
All right, we're really like
Renee.
full in on plot stuff, I guess.
Renee, wake up. Renee.
Stop it! She's fine. She's sleeping for the moment.
She survived such a debilitating strike. How can you be so certain that Renee is fine?
Again, they're really relying on like context clues to carry like what's going on plot wise, and not not actually showing us very much. Like we saw an enemy appear, come down, slash us, and we bounce into the air. It's like, okay, cool. That actually does show more than they usually do. But like debilitating strike, it's like, okay, we're really like relying on the imagination here.
All thanks to Ifri and his great power, the Soul Link spell. If I'm doing fine over here, then she must be fine too.
Soul Link spell? How come?
Renee!
Fully expecting them to voice mumble.
Renee! Wake up! Renee!
Calm yourself, little one. She's fine. She's just unconscious for the moment.
She barely survived that last attack. How can you be so certain that Renee is fine?
With the interruption of the ritual, it is expected for her to be rendered unconscious for a while from the backlash. As for the curse, I've already lifted it myself. No need to concern yourself further.
I know. I'm just...
How did you know she was fine then?
Because of course I know. Our souls have been linked throughout this event. Ah, she's awake. Free. Finally.
What happened to me?
Someone destroyed the cradle and interrupted the ritual, using the backlash to sneak into your soul in an attempt to corrupt it.
Don't you worry, though. You were saved by the stupendous Ifri once again. Plus a smidgen of aid from Owl.
Thanks, Ifri. Thank you, Mr. Owl.
An invader that uses the marionette curse. Lady Eros was right to worry about this. Seems someone is indeed after you.
Well, what are we waiting for then? We need to finish this ritual before anything else happens.
Indeed, else we run the risk of another accident at any point. However, the cradle, which acts as the spell's pivot, is cracked.
Must we rely on the cradle to begin the ritual?
Only by God's power can we safely tune the resonance of souls. Though known to few, the cradle was the instrument once used by God to create life. However, this is not the only cradle. Deep under the earth lay God's hall, the first cradle, where she created life for the very first time. It should be nigh impossible to break the first cradle, so there's no other place for you to continue the ritual. Little one, come over here. I've got a job for you.
You won't get work out of me if you speak to Ifri in that way.
Stop it. You need to learn the soul resonance barrier spell for Renee. I can't leave the Grand Archives, so you must host the ritual at God's Hall.
Acceptable.
Any questions, little one?
That's all? Like it would be difficult for Ifri.
If you are well prepared, then move along. Henceforth, you must rely upon yourselves.
With Ifri here, worry should be the furthest from your minds.
Thank you, Mr. Owl.
Memories quest updated. All right. Well, we have not made much progress here in terms of sussing out stuff hidden in this map. All right. These still locked. Which is pretty unfortunate because this side also still locked last I checked. Yeah. This clock does put me in mind of Castlevania. And makes me go, I wonder if there's something where like we have to be here at the top of the minute IRL or something like that and it'll open. I don't know though. That'd be pretty wild for them to actually do that. I feel like I'm missing something else. Yeah, we know. Loads of riches just directly beneath our feet. That was probably the most, like, plot advancement that we've had in a while. Interesting that he's here still. Might be one of the rare characters that actually survives. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that could be, and not getting much inspiration about how to advance it. Let's explore more just like over in this direction. See if we can figure anything. We'll do an upper area pass first, I reckon. Positioning of that alert. You think? Okay, I see it. Gotta get to there. Alright, one of them. Can't go that way. Thorns. Didn't we already have that? Stronger attack, but we would lose that HP recovery bonus. It's some interesting trade-offs there. Been a hot minute since we were last on this side.
It's been a long time, miser.
And you smell of mold, egghead. Still a bird, I see. So, you can't yet leave completely?
Well, even if the seals are lifted, it will take some time for me to recover. Now, when was the last time we saw each other like this?
68 years, 7 months, and 9 days.
Nothing has faded for you. It seems you've kept sharp all these years.
The antique shop has been open all these years for one reason or another. I almost lost my life stalking a couple times, unlike some homebody. All right, take this with you. At least let me know you're not dead while you're reading.
I've never asked you to find those for me, just your busybody nature. Fine. I can't leave just yet, but at least I can make a clone like this and accompany you if you must run about again. Because, well, it's not like I can't go with you.
Wow. Ifri can't believe people like you two are on such good terms.
But shut it! On good terms with him?
Renee! They're yelling at me!
Yowie.
The energy consumption of the clone can be quite demanding while following you around.
Stop grumbling. Just let me consider where to go next.
I think we should leave them be, Ifri.
Alright, cool. Optional little cutscene, I think. Tweet, tweet. Alright, we should pass through the lower part of this area to see if that triggers anything. I'm not at all expecting it to. Though I'm not getting XP from doing it, I'm finding it really hard to break the habit of killing everything, which is a little funny. Leaving items on the floor behind us. Do you guys have anything to say?
Master Ifri.
Nothing? There's one of you just like hanging out in the world. Alright, so this is the candelabra bit, which I'm gonna be honest, I kinda low-key forgot about. Like, reading the quest descriptions and stuff, I was like, oh, it's weird that it's like this. Still 4 more things. Do I think that there's 4 things all in this upper area and this spot? Maybe?
The white-haired human.
You again?
No.
Huh?
Yes, she
As Batman.
she put the
What?
Atmos. Yes, I was following some.
Don't let.
I'm sorry.
Well, the nightmares led you to the bottom of the well.
Alright. That dialogue we have read before. Alright. This part. Feels like probably we've got to do quest progress in order for that to open up. Which I'm not terribly satisfied by as an answer, but there comes a point where you're just like, well, someone could. See that there's a thing there. That's at least one. We know about the thing up to the right. Pretty sure I saw a thing up to the left, so yeah. Let's call it here. Not as satisfying a conclusion to the Holy Grounds as I was hoping, but you know what? I'll take it. Never did figure this part out, did we? We're so close to 100%ing everything. There's the thing in the columns that is eluding me, the thing in Fields of Geo, thing in House and Veins, one thing somewhere in Sunken Sanctum, and then a few things in Holy Ground. So I'm thinking next episode what we'll do is we'll just like kick it off trying to advance the quest here in the Holy Grounds. At the risk of getting, you know, an ending or something like that. That's fine. We're definitely like we're nearing the end of this playthrough, one way or the other. Still, a part of me is still convinced there's some way to open this. It's not a very big part, but it feels like having a tower here would make perfect sense to me. But yeah, that's where we're gonna call it for this episode. YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.